Democratic Congressman Jared Moskowitz has apologized after posting a deeply racist joke about Governor Kristi Noem's fake meeting with Kim Jong-un. Now, of course, Kristi Noem got a lot of backlash for twice mentioning in her latest book that she met with Kim Jong-un when she actually hasn't. After getting confronted about it, she said that it's being edited out after it was brought to her attention. By the way, she read for the audio version of the book, so it was brought to her attention earlier and didn't decide to edit it out until she got backlash. But going back to Moskowitz.
And it's her book. So she's the one that brought it to our attention by theoretically writing it in there.
Exactly. But Moskowitz wanted to poke fun at her, which is fine. I will allow it. It's just that he did so in a pretty gross way. He said, quote, "I remember when I met with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. I'm sure I'm sorry, this is an excerpt from Kristi Noem's book. This is what she wrote in it. This is now being edited out. I remember when I met with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, I'm sure he underestimated me, having no clue about my experience, staring down little tyrants. I'd been a children's pastor after all." Now, here's what Moskowitz had to say about the whole debacle. "Why am I getting the feeling that she, meaning Kristi Noem, wanted to eat dog with Kim Jong-un?" Tolerant Democrat, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, well, also Moskowitz is well known for labeling anyone who has a microscopic critique of Israel as anti-Semite, right? So it does like anything at all that's a criticism of Israel is immediately will get this guy smearing you as an anti-Semite on behalf of a foreign government. And then when it comes to other races and ethnicities, no boundaries, no brakes in the car, doesn't care. Ha ha, you Asians eat dogs, don't you? Ha ha. Well, look, Israel just killed 18 children in a bombing for no reason. Anti-Semite, I can't believe you're not sensitive enough to my feelings. When it's other people though, he don't give a damn at all.
Yeah, let's make fun of Asian people and how they eat dog. Yeah, well he deleted that and later apologized. We'll get to it in just a moment.
Pausing here to deliver some honest truth as we do in our news coverage as well. TYT is facing challenges, guys, as the entire industry is. You know who could make the difference? You. If you hit the join button below, it's gonna make all the difference and keep us in business. We appreciate you, thank you.
This is what he had to say. "It was a joke about Kristi Noem and the dictator of North Korea. Two people, no one else." Really, no one else? You didn't?
Where did the joke come from then?
Right, you didn't lean into a stereotype to make a statement about Asian people in general. Really, you think we're stupid?
Is there a story about how Kim Jong-un ate a dog? I'm not familiar with that. He's done a lot of terrible things, but I'm not familiar with that. Is there a stereotype about Asians eating dogs? Yes. So please spare us with your nonsense.
"I took the post down as I didn't want it to be misconstrued."
Misconstrued how?
"And offend the broader community.
Oh.
I condemn those stereotypes and would never want to feed into them." But this isn't new territory for Moskowitz, okay? Because prior to this debacle, he had tweeted something else that caught my attention. It was gross. We didn't cover it on the show, but I think it's worth bringing up now. So just to set it up, actress, is it Sydney Sweeney is her name? She appeared on Saturday Night Live. She is a beautiful actress, beautiful everything, okay? Anyway, I don't know how to cover this without saying something that's gonna be inappropriate, but she is curvier. She's on the curvier side and she showed those curves off while she was on SNL. Moskowitz takes an image of her from SNL and puts an image of Joe Biden looking impressed next to it and just has the two eyes as the caption for the tweet.
Yeah, so he had to go out of his way to put that one in, right? Because that was actually Biden's reaction to Marjorie Taylor Greene. I don't know why that would in any way logically be connected to Sweeney other than it was in Moskowitz's mind. It was top of mind for him. And by the way, he did that tweet on International Women's Day.
Yeah, yep.
Oops.
Thank you for that very important detail that I forgot to mention. But yes, yeah, that was. And by the way, look, the overall discourse around her body was disgusting. But I expect that from the internet. I don't expect it from elected lawmakers, especially from elected lawmakers who are part of a party who purport to be better than that.
Yeah, look, he's done a lot of stunts, and I don't mind the stunts. And I've even given him credit for some of the anti-Republican stuff that he's done, because at least he's trying to get attention to an issue that matters in those cases. But these are not issues that matter, right? Making fun of Asian people or remarking on the body of an actress. Those are, and especially when you add it on top of that he goes out of his way to smear any opponent of Israel, theoretically on ethnic issues. And then he like brazenly does things that are way worse and that have nothing to do with criticizing a foreign government, just have to do with, using racial stereotypes against Asians, doing sexist things, etc. Then, brother, you need to sit down. And of course, by the way, everything we say here, my guess is he'll watch it at some point and he'll think every piece of it was anti-Semitic.
It's good, go cry about it,
Yeah.
okay? Go cry about how it's allegedly anti-Semitic.
Yeah, you can't tell me to sit down. That's a well-known, there's no trope like that.
Yeah, but the big difference is here on this show, we don't lean into stereotypes about groups of people. We had a critique and criticism of a foreign government, which should be allowed. We criticize our own government. If we're able to criticize our own government, we should be able to criticize the conduct of Israel's government, which is what we do on this show. Making a sexist joke or leading into the stereotype that Asians in general eat dog, a little different from doing a critique of a foreign government. A little different.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.